Hey guys, so I don't know why, but apparently I lost access to do live YouTube because I haven't been posting enough, and that's fair, I guess. Um, I wanted to do this like really cool video that like was special and made things really great, and then I realized that this is not an option for me because everything in my studio is, that's my way of censoring myself. Because there was a power outage last Friday and it just destroyed everything I had set up. So I have this OBS over here that the microphones aren't working on anymore. These microphones were set up so pristinely and it took forever to get them to work, and they were so magnificent. And then this behind me is a big TV. This little TV right here, it's not little, but it's kind of little. When it comes on, you don't see this glare, you don't see any of these issues. It's nice and bright, and it puts me in different backgrounds. It was really cool, and it worked for a while, and we were this close to getting things up and running, and now, of course, we have a setback because life. The lights used to be controllable, and now they're not working right. The internet is not even working. In fact, this video has been uploaded using my phone's internet because I can't seem to access the internet here anymore. It's just been one massive setback after another. The camera still works, everything still technically works, but it's just not working properly. So I have no way of figuring out how to get this to access my computer like it was before. I could run everything from my Steam Deck before, but Stream Deck before, but I can't do that anymore. I also wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk about how in therapy we came to this like breakthrough, if you will, for me. And I realized how much of my energies in life and everything has been based around being perfect. I'm constantly trying to be perfect. If I'm perfect, then others will treat me with like an inkling of that perfection. Not because I'm looking for perfection so much as I'm looking for consideration. And what I've come to realize, and I'm sure there's others out there like me that feel this way, is that the world isn't considerate. And everyone, like so many people are just okay with that. And I understand that you, on some level, you just have to be okay with it because it's just the nature of the beast. But like for me, being considerate of others is second nature. It's like knowing that the sky is blue is knowing what to do to be considerate. But, you know, most of the people around me and people on the internet and all over the place, not everyone has that caked into them. And we can go in deep into that, and it ties back to my mom and all these other issues. But the point of all of it is I realized I spend so much time being unwilling to put myself out there unless I come off perfect. And that perfection comes out of, well, I tried this thing to show people how considerate I am of them, that I thought about this and I did this for them. Or I would give away things for free, or I would pay more money than I had, which ended up keeping my channel from growing because I wasn't thinking about myself. I wasn't putting myself first because I thought that others would give since I gave. And that is my own fault, and it's unfair to everyone in the universe for me having that mentality. And it's something I don't do on purpose, but it's like a, you know, subconscious instinctual thing that I don't mean to do, but apparently I've been doing it my whole life. And so I'm always trying to make everything look better. And I always think if I do better, if I am more, if I am better and more perfect for everyone, then I might get an inkling of a taste of that consideration back. And it doesn't tend to happen. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't tend to happen. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I have been putting off the channel because I really wanted to make sure it was perfect. It was above everyone else. It was bigger and better, and no one else could compete with it. And technically the direction I was going, I don't think anyone would, but the other issue is things like this happen. And when this happens, I'm completely dead in the water. There's no way for me to recover. So I have a tech guy coming in here to help me out with all this. So moral of the story is I've learned to accept that I'm not perfect. I've learned to accept that people aren't going to give me some grandiose reward for all my efforts and energy and praise me for my efforts. And if they do, it's wonderful and bless you for that. But I can't expect that. All I can do, and all I'm going to start doing from here on out, is being honest and open and being willing to show my flaws way more than I've ever done in my entire life. Allow myself to look like a cheap channel if it comes to it. You know, strive for the best and try to be the best version of myself for me and not because I want others to validate me. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna start doing. So starting next week, there's gonna be reactions. It's not gonna be the way I intended them to be, but I'm back. And I mean truly back with brand new content. I'm gonna, as long as we can get, at least we can get audio in some capacity on this thing, that's all that matters. If the backdrop is garbage, then the backdrop is garbage. If we don't have these cool explainer captions that I intend to have that would be automated fun facts that would come on the screen along with our stuff, then we don't have them. But what we will have is what people have been wanting, which is real simple, what they expect anyway, just reactions to their favorite stuff. And I can still be a supportive friend and I can still be the best version of myself I can be, but I can do it for me because I want to have fun. And sure, I can set an example, but setting an example I've come to find is not about the reward of others recognizing you for that example or even you directly seeing the change. It's doing it for the sake of doing it because it feels right to you. So that's what I'm gonna start leaning into heavily. And I'm sorry this is a long video. I really wanted to get this out because I want everyone to kind of get a good idea where I'm at. I wanted to up it. I wanted to add quizzes into the reactions. I wanted to have automated stuff so that the editors so it wasn't hard on the editors. I'm always thinking, what can I do to make it easier on everyone else? What can I do to make it better for everyone else? What can I do to have higher quality and still produce more of it? And I've come to the conclusion that I will do that and I will try, but I'm not gonna do it at the cost of my own sanity. And I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna like put things off just because it's not perfect. So from here on out, expect a lot of imperfection from me, but a more honest, fully exposed version of myself. And I hope you like what comes your way. I'm still gonna try to be the best. I'm still gonna try to be awesome, but I hope this new version of myself you guys will embrace and like, and I know no one's asked for me to be perfect. It's just something in me from my upbringing, and I'm gonna try to be okay that others may not like my stuff and that maybe I'm not better than everyone else. And sometimes I might be. That's it. Thanks, guys.